And somehow also somebody being, we back at the same reading, y'all. The phone died. I had to charge it a little bit. I thought it died, but then I think it was still online. Also, somebody is illegally recording me. They like, I feel like they did something. They were trying to make me go through another cycle or something for the past 7 years. I think for the first like 3 years of this 7 year pattern, I noticed that my lives, like I always can go back to my stuff and look at my videos, right? And what was I gonna say? I can always go back and look at my videos, and then I'll see like my videos, like the unloaded videos, the ones that got stuck, the ones that was like corrupt or something like this before they went in. It could be like, it used to be like 30 videos there, and then they slowly kind of knock up, and then there was only like just a couple of videos, like 10, that were like stuck. Okay. But now I'm noticing that it's saying upcoming video. So somebody could be like, I think somebody's linking my YouTube to my TV, to my smart TV, and they're watching me on my smart TV. Okay, so right now I'm just sitting here. My shirt is open. I'm laying there. My daughter's sitting there. She got shorts on. My D baby is in there with no shirt on, and I'm laying on the couch with my top is kind of unbuttoned or whatever. And like I had to look down because my whole nipple was hanging out. But somebody is illegally recording and making money off of watching me in my house. I don't know who the fuck this is, but I feel like this is the same person that was obsessed with doing this about 7 years ago. This could also be something. Um, it's about depreciating the value of something, but it's these some bitches that ain't got no value. Somebody thinks that people making money on the surface or whatever, but none of that shit of a value. It's nothing new. It's all like cliche what everybody else is doing. So somebody's trying to ruin somebody that's an original that come up with original shit on their own. You know what I'm saying? Steal your money or mine and then run everything. So somebody's like, oh, I'm in love with my money. Bitch, don't forget. Somebody is confused about whose money this is. Somebody's confused about whose money this is and whose money it ain't. Okay? All right? And then we got this energy of this child in reverse. But somebody don't want to be in a situation no more. I'm also seeing that the God energy that's not a green person or not all in love with money will do anything and sell their mother's pussy for money and drug their mama's coffee in the morning to make sure she's knocked out cold by night so that men can come in and rape their mother. This is what these greens are as well. This could also be people that all they do is smoke weed to stay tapped in and feel like they still have a soul. These are also people, like I said, the offspring or these people that learn this craft from stealing from Americans, private investment stocks, inheritances, or whatever this is from Americans. Okay. So, just because you don't know how to get to it. Now, you could have a trust fund or something that's supposedly safe, but these inheritances that's supposed to be coming in, people been stealing this shit. Somebody want to be me, but they the old me. They can't even be the me this right now. But I'm pretty sure somebody showed these people how to do something. All right. This is also like a King of Wands. I don't want no fucking King of Wands in my. The King of Wands, like I said, these days they don't protect anything. They're only giving pimp energy, whether it's cyber pimping or whatever. This is somebody that'll have 10 daughters and put a camera in the bathroom and exploit their daughters, right? Just to get money. Okay, until they get picked by some celebrity that brings them on the scene as like a personal trainer or something like this. Okay, these could even be people that should have been or could have been, tied to a royal elite. So they're gonna try to get rid of the royal, even the new ones coming in, all together, so that they can seem important. So we got Pet Cemetery here. I'm telling you, somebody is not who they are. Somebody is not the same anymore. Somebody's not them. It's like somebody had to be dragged down. They're not the same anymore. Somebody might even be asking for help. All right? I feel like justice is going to prevail in this situation. This could be like the condemned me, the condemned masculine, the condemned children that are already struck down or away. And it's time for me to step out or somebody else to step out And they learned this from their father. I feel like they learned this from a masculine energy that was connected to me, whether I know this person or not. Somebody's trying to stop something. Okay, these wannabe new elite families in the nation. Okay, that have been doing illegal things to sustain or something these spots. Somebody wants peace. Okay, they don't want to be cruel to somebody anymore. But whatever this is too late. Okay, maybe they're feeling like this because these people are losing some kind of dominion. Okay, for being a prudence energy. This could be somebody that's like taking a fine-tuned comb, a fine-tooth comb to your life to see why you are not relevant or why you shouldn't be having something. Okay. Also, I feel like there's a younger version of somebody. They could have found the younger version of me, but they got me hanging out with somebody that I would not hang out with and doing things that I would not do with that person. That's why I said even there should be, I told you, it's gonna be, motherfucker, an investigation. So somebody could be trying to get some type of truce or they want peace before they get investigated. Okay? This could be something like I told you. There's a cast here. Yeah, this is the truth. So this is about love and hip hop with Mariah Lee and all them on it. Like I said, these people think like they be like, I feel like these are people that be coming to be like, oh, I'm your friend or whatever. But no, whatever this is that y'all got wrapped into when that show started, it got something to do with my motherfucking money being wrapped up in it. And somebody acting like they don't know something. Because it could be like these were like the actors or whatever, but somebody was managing something over them. That person no longer is managing something. They could be even dead. It's like there's a celebrity, like a major celebrity, and I feel like this person ain't even here no more. Or this person been dead. Like the original version of this man. Whoever is acting like this celebrity, all right, they are not the person. This person wants peace. You know, a lot of this is about like, okay, if it was like a family unit, like a group of people trying to see what's their next come up for the next 7 to 10 years or something like this to grow something. Like, dude, if somebody is the mastermind, meaning this person gives you good ideas or something, why that person ain't got no stake in your company? You see what I'm saying? Like, you're not about to play in my dome. You're not about to hold back my money playing my dome. We got the game master. I'm telling you, somebody is the game master. This is like somebody like hacking a seminar. Like people, me saying, okay, I'm some kind of guru. You could pay $300 to come to my seminar for 3 days. We're going to teach you this, and that, or whatever like this. And you actually learn something. You see what I'm saying? But now you find out somebody was recording the seminar and they just took it out on the road and start showing it to people and said, this is the way. Give me 150. This person charging 300. Yeah, this they voice. Yeah, this they video. But just give me 150 because everybody that then went to these seminars and they actually go through with it, they have been successful. This is like this. Like hacking, hijacking. Yeah, it has something to do with somebody's wealth here. This is somebody that hide your money and then take it and start a business with it and then say, fuck you. Even if it was some of your money left over. They're not going to bring it to you or something like this because now they just greedy with money. So there could be some kind of oppression that's over. This could also be if you like an X-Men energy, they could have turned off your superpowers. You know what I'm saying? So you can keep shit that got to do with you in order. You see what I'm saying? But somebody could have tried to block yours or mine. They could have had America offline for the past couple years so that all the other nations could get a head start and steal my ideas and then say, what you got now? Show us what you about to do next. So you could steal it. It's best for me just to be a deadhead and not do nothing and not think about nothing while I'm still in a situation until I figure out what the key code is to get these niggas out of my energy. Because this ain't even like, oh, stop hanging around with them. These people are doing something fucking weird when it comes to our energy. I don't like it. This could be a high priestess, somebody that's not a royal. This person could be like an industry person, but you touching my royal shit. And I'm the only motherfucker can claim that. This is what this is seeming like here. Yeah, somebody could be disappointed here. All right. I feel like even with this card right now, I'm getting like somebody, you know, trying to mess with somebody's appearance, or this could also be something about like a bath, like somebody doing some kind of ritual trying to make it hard for you, smelly for you or something. Whatever this is not going to work with what this is, okay? It's not, okay? It's actually about to ruin this person, all right? Because it could be something that you do maybe better. It would be better to have you still on board or something like this, okay? Something might look better, but something could be better, okay? This is also people that will have like a sick prostitute and raise it up, try to get it, sneak it into heaven or sneak it into some kind of group. Like I told y'all with that one movie that I watched when you had to have a handband and a text message to get into this, you know, elite program to like build the future or whatever, right? And it's like, if you got this text message, you know what I'm saying, and you got this message or whatever, you get this wristband and you get to go to this place, and then they're gonna preserve you basically in some kind of way. Like you could be in a whole community and all these people can't go. It's just you. You can't say nothing to nobody. You got to get in the car and go. Somebody could have gave your wristband to someone. Also, it's something about this teenage. This looked like my auntie-in-law. But I keep getting kindergarten. Like something happened to someone in kindergarten. You could have somebody that you don't realize is in your life now. It could be the librarian at the library. It could be the person at the post office that you go see every time you go to the post office to package your stuff or whatever. Somebody used to be your kindergarten teacher. It could be somebody like you don't remember your kindergarten teacher. This person could have a different name or something, and this could be somebody that's like, I don't know. Yeah, it just flipped over in reverse. Like if you think about it like how I'm thinking about it. Somebody could have been your teacher or a substitute teacher or something like this when you were in school. But this person is actually around you now. It could be a neighbor. It's something weird about whatever this person. Okay? With Pet Cemetery, you know, because, you know, kids can be busybodies still in kindergarten. It just makes me think like, I don't know, like a death ritual or something like this. Also, somebody's acting like they're your mother that abandoned you in 1982. But it seemed like this person is not. They're lying. You're not their child. In this case, with the child in reverse, you're not their child. But somebody is having a conservatorship over me, saying that I'm their child. This could even just be a younger version of me that was taken out of the Truman Show. Out of our reality, right? Out of my reality. This person, something could have happened. Usually I'm noticing that if these people are sick or they done something horrible that I maybe couldn't see being in that energy at the time, okay? It stresses that the Holy Spirit can't see stuff on earth in the darkness. So if these people went over to darkness and they were still coming around me, this could be like they got caught and they got moved out. We talking about real dark shit. We're not talking about just because somebody cussed or something like this. Or these are people that got sick with something and somebody could have been afraid they was gonna transfer it over to the king, because I'm hearing that even back in the day with this coat of arms, these are like cycles that are repeating. When I looked at the coat of arms of Elizabeth, the mother, I noticed that the two lions, it seemed like a girl lion with red pants and a boy lion on the other side. But let's think about this. When people say that, you know, are people transgenders and stuff like this that are in elite or higher classes, right? Let's think about the difference between how I was able to operate, right, versus my person. It seems like they allowed me to be kind of like who I was a little bit, right? Growing up, maybe even to sabotage me later. But the masculine energy I was with, it made it like this person was like, when we were kids, whatever, but I guess as we got older, like this is the responsible adult that goes to work every day. That's it. That's the person that's the better one. You know, not, you know, somebody trying to bypass, but really these are people jealous of my energy alone. Being a conduit of just being a powerful sense or energy here alone. They're not respecting that. And nobody's asking them to. but you're not gonna play with my shit. That's all I'm saying. You're not gonna play with my top. You're not gonna play with my shit. You're not gonna play with my fucking kids. You're not gonna play with anything that was created or given to me that belongs to me and no fucking body else. That's just the bottom fucking line. Because this is the start. For those of us that are finding out we may be different on earth, this is how they get their start. I'm not talking about only just the elite or nothing. This is how a certain elect or select group of people get a start. These people did not just wake up one day and become great. They got a leg up. All of them did. They were taught by their mothers, like in the Bible said, that these people that sat at the knee of their mother and father, they were taught these scams or these little trinkets or whatever this is by their parents. Okay? Now your parents maybe didn't teach you because this is the only way these people think that you could get a leg up is by scamming somebody else. Okay? So again, if you were chosen for God or set apart, they probably wouldn't even waste their time. Or these was people, your parents or community that was just jealous and they knew about this prophecy or knew about you or me, right? And they wanted to take whatever was ours, because these people, what they're not saying is there is a prison grade of individuals on this earth or in this space. And a lot of them knock us over the head or try to knock us down to take our sticker to freedom the fuck up out of here once we get of age and we get the word of our inheritance or something that's going to take us to the next step. Because they are bound to this pit or whatever this is. We're not. This is why they block children's awakening. This is why your parents could have been whooping you and beating you or talking down on you or not letting you be, express yourself or something like this. Okay? I'm telling you, this is why some people allowed their daughters to get abused. This is why fathers didn't pay their sons and daughters attention so they can go looking for it somewhere else, because this is how these people make their money. In a sick way, somebody's doing this. All right? And it's like, dude, if you want to do that or something like this, don't put no obstacle or no stumbling blocks in front of your children, man. These are people that didn't want you to, beat the code or beat the game or something like this and get out. They wanted you to realize that you was doing good or you was up high, but we knocked you back down because I didn't want you to outrun or outshow me. When I went through this process at that age, I drowned or I got buried or something. We seen you get out and we want to make you we're going to dig the hole again and make you go back down there again. Or we want to send you through this shit again. Because there is some type of a child abuse of parents that have a mental illness. It's not Munchausen syndrome. It could be, right? You could be the child that's known to be needy, or you don't have all your spiritual stuff together, but it was purposely done, right? Okay? Like, this ain't your mama's kingdom, but she want to hold on to that spot, so make it seem like something wrong with you mentally, so that somebody will always have to be having a conservatorship. Okay? This could also be using your DNA and your genetics to build more treacherous creatures that will still eat at your heels. Okay? Because science is heavily involved in this. Okay? These people thought that they wanted to pick you or me to be the one to be assed out forever. But God ain't got that plan here. All right? That's not God's plan for somebody. That's not God's plan for me. All right? So we got victory here and we got fortitude. This could be a bunch of people that have been on the pedestal sitting up there clinging onto your shit or mine for long enough. And they're going to have to get down. Okay? They're going to go. And I feel like this has something to do with them trying to use science or something to ruin somebody. These look like a whole bunch of needles for like some type of something here. Okay? And again, there could be something about somebody's works. Okay? I think this says works. Something about your works are in the upright. And something about these people's works are not. Okay? Somebody might look at you as like some money machine or something that has to be stand still and stable so other people can live in it so that they can be successful. What, Goose? Because they have my mom. Okay. Like somebody knew that you wasn't getting no hoe up out of me. I don't give a fuck how you think my sex life has been. You knew you wasn't getting no professional hoe, no nothing like this up out of me. So, you know, yeah, if somebody think about they got to make money that way, bitch, you better look the other way. We on a whole nother level this motherfucking time. You understand? We got an Aquarius in reverse with the abundance in reverse. This could be this Ross energy that's not the motherfucking boss. All right? You didn't let this bitch override you. In some sense, you a danger or a threat to the tribe or the clan or the nation or the area. You get what I'm saying? Also, this is somebody that feel like they deny. You want to bring that shit into the workplace, nigga. These people gonna get. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they're not even American. These are Africans that are melting in like they're really Americans or American Indians so they can make money off of large groups of Americans. This is why all these little brown skinned girls that are American are missing here in this nation. Nobody gives a damn. We got completion in the reverse. All right. And we got a hacker in reverse. So something isn't over. Somebody could have found out why somebody's money is missing. It could be a hacker that did this, okay? And there could be an emperor energy that's pissed off about something. You know, they got Roosevelt energy in my feed a lot, okay? But I was looking at Roosevelt. I was looking at one version of Roosevelt, and I'm thinking, do he have a cleft lip underneath that beard, underneath that mustache? Because then he was kind of starting to look like, what's his name, Joaquin Phoenix from the Ring of Fire. So that's why I was thinking the Ring of Fire could be very significant here. All right. This could also be like little things, you know, like between Johnny Cash and Elvis and things like this. You get what I'm saying? Because I was at the Cracker Barrel picking up my food the other day, and there was a big old coffee mug, and this coffee mug had Elvis on it. It was like on the clearance rack or whatever, and it was a nice looking coffee mug. If it was 70% off, I would have bought it, but it was more on like 20% off or something like this. Okay. What, Goose? So, I don't know what this is. With the Empress here with the baby. The baby. Okay, because I'm hearing something like, oh, you know. Okay, because I was thinking about how, oh, okay, I can add one more to 9419. The baby energy. Okay. Why is this showing this? Because somebody's like, oh, I'm a sucker for you too, or something. Somebody's doing something here. This could be Michael Jackson and me. Like, it's something about this energy here. I don't know why I'm picking that up. Or this could be something be like between Janet and Michael. I don't know why it's something weird like that. But we got the baby energy. Why did I just say the baby? We got an Empress here with a baby. Okay. And we got this whoever this chef is here. I don't know. Because now I'm starting to wonder, well, damn, did somebody move this masculine out of the way or kick this person out? Like, I don't want you around my child, but maybe you're not this child. Or somebody said, I don't want you around my child just so they can have access. But in front of men and other people, they're denying you as their child. This could be somebody also that needs a leg up from where they are for something that they did in the past towards the chosen one. And it's a weird way of how they're doing it, how they're going about it. Somebody just does something. Like, these are being that want to call themselves powerful, but the women that really hold the energy here or the weight are the ones that have less. They will have to be online begging people to send them finances to get a hotel room. But at the same time, like these men, like the men, why are you acting like these are valor? Like, expose these filthy motherfuckers. Like, acting like they doing so much or something like this. The little money that they stole from you or me ain't even keeping these people afloat. You know what I'm saying? Like, mm-hmm. I feel like it's a difference when somebody is your person and they got you out there on the corner like the poor little match girl having to ask other people. Like if my person that's supposed to be with me, providing for me to a certain extent, whatever the fuck that may be, at the time, you see what I'm saying? I don't want to seem ungrateful, but at the time, whatever it would be, because now I'm seeing this more as a business something than a relationship and also a branch off. I don't think I'm going to be here forever. But, I, I don't know. Okay, that could be a real concern. Okay? I can only speak on something because I know where somebody's trying to have me. Okay? If I wasn't talking about real shit on here, I would not be able to help nobody out that could go through this. So, that could be also somebody in a situation where they got tricked away by a man and now they back. The money is gone. The good wigs and stuff is gone. I feel like somebody wanted to make it seem like that was you or me. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm the one that in this reality, like if somebody knock on my door and say, hey, if a so-called twin flame was to knock on my door today and I walked outside and I was talking to this person in the driveway, there's proof of this. Neighbors seen it. I seen it. Everybody seen that I was in my right mind when I was talking to this person and I walked away with this person. There's the difference. Then whatever these things or these entities or these people are that are acting like they're that are carrying you out of public places or something or sneaking you out. You see what I'm saying? I guess that these people might come back and they may not have all their functions. So I could be complaining about an Ace of Cups, but you know what I'm saying? When God want me to see something, I see it. But I feel like these people they're not even in there. They turn them into voodoo dolls or Stepford wives. Like they don't have all their full skills to understand what happened to them. It's like, you know what I'm saying, reprogramming or something. I just don't know. Somebody's doing this to a group. This is my body is off limits. The royal body is off limits. Anything that was given or placed around me as a child that belongs to me is making me hear that scripture that said, "Oh, don't trip. Y'all over there, but you're not even from there. Y'all are the people of God that was bought here, and you belong to God." This is different now. This is why I think that we're not talking about individuals, even though the Bible is an old book and we could bring slavery in it. I feel like slavery was a way of, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Like, somebody just ain't being honest about something here. Somebody ain't being honest about something here. They're just not. All right? Life is dark without you, but somebody, whoever this is, somebody in the South, they don't care. Like, you don't love this person. Somebody don't care if you do or don't or whatever this is. Somebody losing their mind a little bit. Expectation, but a lot of people acting like they in the South and they really in the North, vice versa. This could also be somebody that they don't love, like something is not real love when y'all was young, or if they got the younger version of you, when they got to choose a younger version of you, one of your other clones that got a BBL, or the clone can't come in and it's not your clone no more because they changed it. Or I told you, I'm not lying to y'all. It's called stock or stocking or stacking, stack housing. Some people then took these girls to the Build a Bitch workshop to try to make them look like you did at one point in time. And some of us actually had, like, say as a picture, that picture that I took at 15 or 14 with that Fleur de Lis jersey on. That person could have been taken out of the Truman Show and used behind the scenes. So she would have grown just like I did. But if she was being in the upper levels, maybe she was being used as a lavender girl in that arena, or this was somebody that they used in the hood or something at some point in time. The person lived a different type of life than me. Do you understand? Spending 20 something years at home raising a couple group of kids, as an at-home wife, and then also a little entrepreneur shit on the side here and there. Somebody didn't grow up like that. They grew up like maybe around niggas with money in the hood, drug dealers, street dudes, King of Wands energy. Somebody grew up. Somebody could not waste it on, they put a version of you as a teenager in that realm or that sector. These men are not supposed to be having access to them. After you go through awakening, after I'm waking up here and realizing people are touching me or touching my stuff or touching my mind by using these people or taking advantage of me or slowing me down or harming me by having something that looks like me or in the image of me that's connected mentally to me, you cannot do that. So this is where this shit is going to get real. So somebody going to try to fuck something up, move somebody to another country or something. Oh, you want your stuff back? No, bitch. If we all gods, you got your own shit to carry. I can't keep carrying you. And you can't fucking be carrying me. The fuck is this? It's going to be some tons of motherfuckers just getting stoned alone. There is a group of people that's tied to you. That whatever you're doing, y'all supposed to be matching up and making something happen right now, growing something, a branch of something or something like this. And they're trying to kill the queen bee, and then the worker bees just all take over from the queen bee's finances or her wealth. Like, tell me what the fuck you doing that at? Because they don't want this change, but it's time for somebody's sorrow to be over here. So somebody could be going back to change, like the something of time, all right, to get peace with the sun. Somebody thinks you want your or they know that you don't want to go back, that you're not stunting nothing that you left in the past, but they want you to keep talking about it as if that's what you want. But these people are not here to deliver what you want. You're not here to deliberate. Some of these people, they don't have the mind capacity. You see, you're not coming here as a master teacher. You come in as a master manipulator, or you come in as like a merchant or something, bitch. You're not coming as a master teacher that's teaching somebody a new way that's going to change people's minds and change their lives, and you're not looking for nothing in return. That's not what you're doing. Move the fuck along. Or you got these fancy clothes or this fancy channel with this beautiful setup and everything like this, and you got all these viewers, that ain't got shit to do with your soul. Matter of fact, the more these motherfuckers move up, the more you go away from your soul. With most of these people, it's guaranteed. You can't change it. Okay? So all you can feel is success. You can't feel nothing else. And that's when they turn into these money machines. Nobody to spend it on. Something like this. More money. They die. More money, more fights now. Because now everybody is on to how much money did this person have? Okay, let's get it. And nobody American is getting this money. It's not going back into America. It's going into children that they had in other countries or something like this. It is a scam or something like this that's going on, and it's not about to keep on going on no more. Yeah, we got the seducer here. Okay? Somebody could be coming, trying to lure you off, the seducer, but they're saying it's not going to be cruelty. Like somebody is trying to push this heavily. All right? But we got Virgil. Virtue is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Somebody might be trying to throw you under the bus, even though this is in reverse. It's definitely not you getting to no safety. It's definitely not you getting to safety. It's not rescue. It could be somebody already knows what somebody's thinking. This could be the way an Aquarius fell, or this Aquarius has fallen because somebody discovered what they were thinking of doing here. Somebody took a closer look with this Prudence card, 8 of Pentacles. Somebody's taking a closer look, tiny little look right here to see what somebody is really on. And they might want to put the blame on you or something like this. Or there's a journalist or a mandated reporter that's pointing the finger at you. But again, if these people have this kind of access, if this large group has, that means that these people are mandated reporters. And if they're not reporting things that they see that's harming children, like they know that somebody is making money off of watching young girls or walking around their room or in their house, because anywhere across the United States or this nation, it's illegal for you to record a child in a place where they think that they're in privacy. So if you have a camera, even in my living room, my child is in there. She's not thinking, she's just a child. She's not thinking that some grown man can turn on my TV and watch her laying there with some little shorts on the couch and see her panties and her booty and put it up online for other people to see it. That's still a place where they think they're alone. They're not thinking that their friends from school are there and watching them on the app. They're not thinking that the people at the town hall meeting are watching them in some secret meeting and discussing them or in any kind of way. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's illegal. All right? So maybe there's something to do with some type of township or something that is going to have to be, yeah, because I'm telling you, somebody is not even asking you out. This is like somebody not, like your boss just be looking at you at work. You know he like you. He knows something. He never opened up his mouth and asked you out on a date or nothing. All right? You just see him smiling at you and shit all the time. And so now all of a sudden your money missing. Somebody don't want you to work there no more or something like this. Somebody's acting like I gave this person ample times to come meet up with me, but they know that you're not a runner, so you don't have a chip. You don't have a chip that somebody could tap into your energy and pull on your energy until you meet them at the Walmart parking lot or at the motherfucking park down the street. Everybody ain't on the same level. You can't put those kind of chips in no motherfucking Empress. That's how I know what I is. Y'all got to try to put something in me and try to play with my energy or hypnotize me through my sleep at night and try to get me to go outside or some shit like this. You're not using that on me like a dog collar. Like, come on, bitch. These is people that like ahead in technology. Okay, somebody might have to answer to this, or they might wake up in the morning and find out that this has been applied to them. I don't know how people get into it, but I know once they're into it, they can't say nothing about it. Okay? Remember Elon Musk said something about we're not even going to need a handheld phone in the future. It's already going to be in your head. So this is people that can dial up someone using technology to speak to them already. So somebody trying to call somebody crazy, but this person could be old and senile and need to sit down, or they young and reckless and they greedy. Anybody that wants 25 women or 8 wives or 10 wives, you a greedy motherfucker. And you don't even know how to treat people. People that don't know how to treat people should not be having that many people and having these children popping out like crazy. I'm sorry, I said what I said. All right? So somebody is trying to block your game. Somebody don't like you. You're not the best looking bitch or nothing, but it's something about you and it's the motherfucking truth. They know who the God energy is, and that's what the fuck it is, really. That's what bothers you so. It don't matter how bad they come, how thick they is, how thin their waist is, don't nothing motherfucking compare. And you gonna run me my shit eventually. Or you gonna get ran the fuck over. We got the Emperor here. Okay? So we got the Game Master. This could be an emperor, a father figure, grandfather, or something like this, okay? And then we have this other person here with the universe, all right? It was not real love with this person. This could have been a child of yours that left out of the scene, okay? They left out of the scene, okay? This could be even somebody that works with the underground. They got secret hideouts or ways that they can have access to into places. They be like dipping off real quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is somebody like that. These people don't draw too much attention to themselves. They don't dress flashy, nothing like this, so that they don't draw attention to themselves. All right? But they do get secret meetings, secret something here. All right? So we got Sati here. Somebody could have been trying to trap somebody in a lesbian relationship, something like this, okay? This could also be somebody that came down here just to ruin another connection. Okay, and now they're back, running back like Miss Universe or something. This is somebody saying they care. Yeah, this is this fallen star or this fallen Aquarius. Okay. Also, I was watching somebody's reading, and I couldn't hear nothing that she was really saying in that reading. I can't remember nothing that she was saying in her reading. But what I did see is the cards two. Okay, I think this person could have been using playing cards. I seen two in 94. And I'm thinking, what happened in February 1994? Okay. This could be somebody that was dealing with divination and death magic. Okay. Somebody could have ended up in the hospital. The opposition. Now, heavy on today, girl and boy energy, because I'm getting on that coat of arms for Elizabeth, the mother. The red pants can actually be a masculine energy. Okay? The red pants can be a masculine energy, and the king or the whatever could be a feminine energy here. Like something was okay when it was being honored also before gay rights. It's like gay rights ruined the secret, sacred something that these people did have going on. Well, okay, and a little bit of probably research, okay? Um, Sacred order of something. Like you could be surrounded by these people, but they never wanted me to really sit and sit and wear my crown. So they taught a group of people around me this. They knew this was going to elevate these people to make these people think that they own me or they can run my life in the future, knowing I'm the real motherfucking thing. But they did it anyway. All right. So I don't know. I'm getting like, cause I told you it was probably like 14 when that incident happened at that grocery store with my person. And I told you all the girls was like fighting over who was gonna be my friend. Like these women was looking at me like a masculine, like a male. I mean, I guess too, it could somebody could have been humiliated because that happened to them. You know, they got snubbed or, snaked by a friend, and then your girlfriend start trying to fight this nigga. Like, why you keep saying that? You embarrassing me, bitch. Every time you say that. But something really, I feel like this could be, see the person wounded. Like, if these people are all connected in a secret group, they, when this person dropped me off at home after he hit his head or whatever like this, who knows what could have happened later on. This person could have ended up in the hospital. Nobody told me because we got karmic masculine energy, not a karmic, a god. Like this could be also, like I said, with this, something is not going to work out with a male friend because I told you they took some of these people and they sent them off away from the town. My memories and my reality is going to be that I stayed in Waukegan, Illinois. I finished school, like this. I had a child and I started a family. But there could be another version of me out there that went into prostitution, or they would put this person on a pole. They put this person in the UK and the bitch started a bakery. There could have been somebody that was just a fun girl or a socialite beneath the scenes, like behind the scenes with the royal family. Because we don't really get, even when the boys was growing up, well, I don't know why I'm calling them the boys, but even when, the princess was growing up, nobody was really, well, in America, they wasn't really flashing us who these people hung out with, the party life. Look at this person in this nightclub having so much fun. Like they weren't showing them like that. It's like whatever these people were doing was private, private, private. But this make me think like, again, my friend was going to see a person here. She would go see, I guess you could call them practitioners, my BFF. So I'm wondering if this person, I don't know, did some kind of work here. And again, this could have led something to happen here. I don't know. This could even be somebody saw something or told somebody something, because I told you it was something about like, oh, I felt like somebody seen something on a computer monitor. Like, again, what if my best friend and them were always listening to me? What if they were always watching me? Do you understand? What if some of these people just made avatars or clones of themselves and moved to the other side of town with me and was selling coochie? Do you understand? Is anything like this could have been happening here? Okay? These two could have been dating all in the background. Okay? Both girls, though, looking like girls, but somebody had more masculine energy, more of a protector, provider energy. Like, if I got it, you got it. So in the Truman Show, while these people following me around looking at me, yeah, when I was younger, my friends, I didn't have no job. I kind of just was like chilling when I was a teenager. But and if I couldn't find my dad or something like this to give me, a couple dollars or money or whatever, then I will, and like I said, we talking about this, but fuck your opinion. I don't give a fuck what you say about how I was raised or how money got in my pocket. Ain't none of your fucking business. You know what I'm saying? If my dad had money or if my dad was a millionaire, you wouldn't question one of these elite children or something like this how the fuck they got money in their pocket. So I'm not gonna say that somebody like, hey girl, ride with me to McDonald's, and I'm like, yeah, and then they say you want something, and then they pay for both of us or something. I'm not. That's what I'm saying. Somebody was doing shit like this possibly when we were teenagers, but I'm saying, what is the big deal if you took my avatar? Let's say I'm the only kid in this neighborhood out of 100 kids, a part of a special program. I'm the only one that didn't have access or control over my avatar. Let's just put, so we don't sound so weird on here. Let's put it like that. Let's say that these are children. Maybe we don't have as much resources because we under the radar because we not linked to these men or whatever on the lives that they live in the public eye or something. Okay, but there is people that be watching. It ain't you. You might have like the favorite son have people on their ass watching them all the time and protecting them, but you may have a little bit of protection. Motherfuckers know that you are part of that crew, or you are part of that family, or that group, or that sector of those science kids or whatever. You don't mess with that one, right? Somebody was closer to the father or closer to somebody, or they could be in the public eye with these people, and they were running my life and theirs. It's something like this. They have their own avatar, but they were actually running my avatar too. Like, it's something like this. It's something like this. So I won't be in the know or something because they knew I'm the one that's going to be that head. It's obvious. It's obvious now. So if they too far into this shit, there's none of these people about to come to this is like an organization or something like this, and they may not even want to because now their family and their mom, think about when you come from a small town, okay? And you got this girl, your friend that you went to school, her mom worked at DCFS. Okay, boom. There was this girl named Noble, I think, and her mom was like in the school system, like, I don't know, I think she worked for like, she was active in like school stuff or whatever, the board of education or something like this. I don't know. It was some kind of thing like this. I'm just making up something. But I could have sworn that she was a part of something like that. And then when this girl got older, she was really popular around town and everything. And she could have even got into like almost like the same thing or been known like, to be one of those parents that's involved in the school in a certain type of way. Okay. Now say these people grow up and then they get them a real job at the department too. This is how you take over a city. So if a parent or a grandparent, something like this, or whatever this is, was a judge, or a mayor, okay? 9 times out of 10, these children could maybe have other opportunities that other children in that area would not have. They might be the first pick for somebody down at some type of office that's going to be able to make decisions that molds people's lives. Gatekeepers, shit like this. So you talk about industry gatekeepers. This has a lot to do with this Gates name or this Gates energy here. It just does. Also, Bell energy. Okay? Cause I think about my Uncle Troy, and I was thinking about when he was younger, when they was young, when the older people around me or whatever were younger. And then I seen this dude like in this work release place down. He was doing like a YouTube video. Somebody was asking about how is it like this or whatever like that. And obviously these people got moved like down south or something into some type of I feel like it's not just that person. They got moved down south into like a jail work release program or something. I don't know what these people did, okay? But this dude looked like a perfect mix between this boy named Elijah that I used to know when I was younger and this uncle, and this, we call him Uncle Troy, all right? Then we have the Phoenicia girl. He was really, really dark skinned, like the girl, the Phoenicia Gates girl that lived down there at the street. So something is going on here, damn it. Okay? And I never really asked questions, but I always kind of put together, like, damn, I wonder if he, because, my grandma saying that that's our uncle or whatever. Like, I wonder if he kin to any of the Gates girls, because he looked like them. You know what I'm saying? But also the Bell energy. Okay? Even this boy Bell that I used to know, the one I just said. I looked at Stokely or whatever speaking the other day on a video clip, and this person looked like that person and also looked like Pac. So these people is not playing fucking fair. I'm telling you that right now. And I said, how dare you? How dare you? Somebody is not playing fair. Oh, hold on one second. Somebody is not playing fair. I don't give a fuck what you say. What you say. I don't give a fuck. If nobody want to wake up and be that person, you wasn't asking for nothing but just live your regular life and find out that these people been plotting and playing around. Nobody want to wake up. And nobody want to wake up to that and sit up in that. And I'm not going to fucking do it. Because you mad at something that I'm supposed to be. I ain't even be in that shit right now. Because y'all playing with my fucking shit. This is where we at. Oh, sorry. All right. Only reason why motherfucker gonna try to recruit your kids and bring your kids and secretly communicate your kids and talk to them about something, you know, is because you being fucking shady or you being fucking petty. You being about to be shut the fuck down. Like you gonna try to take away my God-given gifts so I can't be aware that family members that didn't pay no mind to my children don't even know they fucking name, never called to come pick them up or nothing to take them out for ice cream or nothing. And then they'll go to court and say, oh, she kept the children away from us. You the grown motherfuckers and the elders in the group, you couldn't pick up no phone? Only for me to raise my kids a certain type of way and find out my family lured them in and got them selling drugs or something or selling their ass after what the work I put in with my fucking kids? And that's what I dedicated myself to fully? We got a fucking problem. Now, I don't know about somebody that choose to do something on their own. You see what I'm saying? But nah, intimidating or doing some shit like this, yeah, we're not doing that. Somebody cannot continue to gain off of somebody else's children. Take your own shit. Mind you, these could be people that dismissed you and said, let's not grow that breed. Let's worry about growing ourselves. And you found out that you ain't got it like that. And then you want to come creep back over here and you can't produce with me no more. You done messed up my motherfucking time. If you wanted to really breathe something off of me. You knew it in the first place that I was more well off or something like this than your children was going to be in the future. But these are low base motherfuckers that only see it one way. And then now you want to come back around and try to use my children for something? Nah. Or this some strange man that left you with the kids and chose another path and left you with a stalemate. And then me and this man trying to do the best we can. And you over here fucking with our money, fucking with his job, luring the children off to do stupid shit. No. Keep your ass away. And if the kids want to fuck with you, they can't live here and fuck with me. So they gonna have to go. Fucking up the energy in my house. Cause I can not have much at all and still be I can not have much at all and still be stable and mentally fucking sound. That's the real problem some of these people got. We got strife. Or a father that that denied me. You denied whatever was produced. If you bitches thought you was slick producing something through me, you denied me. You denying that. Stay the fuck away. No, you can't. And if you decided to keep me out of how I can make money off of our own gifts or something like this, then I guess we just won't be using them. They'll have to find an alternative way. Because you want to be funny. You're not using my shit. Nobody will be using it then. Until they figure out how to take all. And your ass is going to be serving. This could be also something here with the twin flame. Somebody could have did this to two people. They wasn't surprised that this person did this because this was actual twin flames. Or somebody could have got rid of this version of this masculine, this Derek, and blamed it on me. But they just wanted this person out of the way so they can be connected to me. Maybe even just financially. All right? They could also be trying to do death magic on a twin flame union to stop two people. Okay? Nobody's stopping this person from using this tactic, this witch. You want a witch hunt? That's what the fuck you gonna get. Because I'm in my north node and it can be done. Ain't nobody in no lustful energy, okay, towards these people. So why are you hovering in people's energy and moving in and out their energy in such a way? There's some legal matters here that's coming up. Hold on.